Warning! This podcast may contain vulgar and offensive language such as whore, fuck, and bitch. Viewer discretion is advised. You fucking pussies!
This is the intro. Fuck. Welcome to the PodTro, the intro to the Pod Show.
What's up, you guys? Oh, come on,
I fucked it up, man.
Bruh, guess what? This whole podcast is gonna be full of us fucking shit up. Are you ready?
Damn
yeah.
straight,
Let's
bro.
do this shit. Okay, so first off, let me just say, we're recording this on a fucking rock band mic and a
Dude.
selfie stick,
Oh my god, it's so fucking redneck.
wrapped in electrical tape.
Yes. And Velcro. You
Yeah,
cannot forget the
Velcro
Velcro.
is there and pantyhose. That's
Oh.
you didn't know
I didn't
that?
even notice
No.
the pantyhose.
I didn't either.
Yeah, it's pantyhose.
I thought
Oh,
it was
man,
just
dude.
like
That touched my lip earlier. I just...
It fell.
Okay,
It
so
fell.
technical
There goes the
difficulties.
Yeah.
Alright, just keep it going, bro. Just keep it going.
All right.
What's up, guys?
What's up, y'all? Alright, so...
More technical difficulties on the way.
Flip the camera around.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
Hey,
Alright.
hey,
Hey.
hey.
Alright,
This is bad.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know what? This is breaking the fourth wall, but guess what? Since we got this clever little video going, guess what we can't see?
What's that?
Our bulletin board. Our bullet
You're
points.
right.
So,
Well, I remember everything off of it. So
basically everything. So, just so y'all know, I think we got a pretty good show in store for you guys. I hope. Oh, well, there we go.
Getting
That's
this
the way to
party
start.
started.
He drinks. F Mac.
I'd appreciate it if I didn't have beer come out of my nose.
Well, you see, I can't help that. It was you. Sucking dick.
Well, don't make me.
Whoa.
Don't do that to me no more.
Why not?
It will come out my nose.
Listen. Okay, so just so everyone knows and is aware, this whole podcast situation thing that we're experimenting with is all done by Soundtrap. Yeah, I make music there, so it's good.
You should go check him out. Tell him what your thing is, because I don't know.
It takes a lot.
It does.
What?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Seth Cabanarama Diamond. Yeah.
You got beer on the TV.
How dare you?
Bro, what are you doing? Oh, wow. We're going to have
Wow.
like 4 recordings of it? What are you doing?
Alright, so let's get to this.
So first off, okay, so I know we were talking about the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one would you prefer, Walking Dead or World War Z, and why?
Warlord Z.
I'm pretty sure what you meant. Rewind. World War Z.
Yeah, I think so.
I think personally I would prefer to have, obviously, Walking Dead. 'Cause
Hell yeah.
I
It's
mean-
that or super soldiers that eat flesh coming straight at you.
right? I mean, if you remember that scene in that movie, they're like fucking climbing a
Building
wall.
a wall of
But-
themselves just to get over.
But I know the 2 zombies that we're bringing up are those 2. However, no one can forget zombies mode in Call of Duty.
I mean, you're right,
Yeah,
but,
okay, but if you
still,
think about
those
how-
are pussy zombies compared to
Okay.
World War Z zombies.
No,
That's-
okay. So
I
since we're on the topic of zombies, I just want to make this clear because I've actually literally thought about this for a while. Imagine if Call of Duty zombies was based in like real life. So like as each day went by, zombies got stronger and faster.
I mean, well,
Is that like?
Listen,
do you think that would how it
listen.
would play out if it was legitimate Call of Duty zombies?
listen. Okay, so the way you just described that is basically how zombies is. With each round, they get stronger, faster, and harder to beat.
Okay, but see, with most typical
Damn, there's
shows or movies about zombies or something like that, they don't really do that. They don't really, I guess you could say it as evolve. They just kind of stay the same way, just nobody can figure out what the fuck to do.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I can see it. It would be interesting to see, the progression of the zombies. But if we're going more along the lines of the Walking Dead zombies, then, of course, they're not going to have any sort of superhuman abilities or anything
Yeah.
like that. They're just raw. They're just hungry. Basically, at this point in time, that's all they know.
They're not raw, they're rotten.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Maybe. But,
So if it was realistic zombies, we'd have something to worry about. But it wouldn't be too bad.
To be honest
Me
with you,
personally-
okay, I feel like if sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
That's
off.
good. Keep going.
I just feel like, in my personal opinion, if the zombie apocalypse was to actually happen, I don't feel like it would be as major as everybody thinks. Okay, so you got to think about this. How many people in this world today always think about or talk about at some point in their life of zombie apocalypse? At some point in their life, they actually have a thought in their head and they try and plan stuff.
Well, probably not as much as us because, we're
Yeah,
weirdos.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, if you think about it, the CDC, stay woke, people. The CDC has a whole drill on if the zombie apocalypse happens. So if the CDC has something planned, that means this shit is in fruition. Like, they're trying to make this stuff happen. So whether we want to bring ourselves to this reality or not, I feel like at some point in time it's going to happen. Population control.
Yep.
I still say, no matter what kind of apocalypse, Mad Maxing that. Just gonna go straight on Road Warrior.
Okay,
Like-
so in the apocalypse, what kind of clique would die out first? Like, say, the gamers, the stoners, the rednecks. Who would go out
The
first?
preps,
The preps, definitely.
they wouldn't know what to do.
No, they wouldn't know what to do. But also, as we've seen in Zombieland, cardio. You
That
can't
is
be.
true.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Not saying that they're an easy target.
in my
or anything
opinion,
like that,
okay, I
but-
feel like out of that, just hitting me like that, I have a top 5 of people that I think, like the majority of people that would survive. This is the clique they would be. Definitely have your gamers, because if you have a full hardcore gamer, they're gonna be like, I got this shit,
Especially like Michael and his trigger finger.
right?
But if you think about it, what does the mind of a gamer try to do? Especially, say, even if you're playing with your friends online with zombies or any other game that it could be, what are you trying to do? You're
Get the
trying to
most
get your
kills.
point, not just the most kills, but you're trying to get your point across to the rest of the team. You want this to work. In reality, it won't happen like that.
No.
Okay, but I feel like with it coming to actually be reality, I feel like that's whenever they're gonna break everything down and just be like, okay, so far comparison, this is this and this is not this. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna know all the consistencies. They're gonna know all the consistency based between reality and the actual game.
Because, the gamers that do survive is going to be sitting in a corner somewhere just watching.
The only thing that's gonna suck, there is no X to respawn.
Right.
Once you get bit,
Man,
you're out.
Okay, so I feel like what's gonna make the zombie apocalypse so great?
What's that?
That Z-weed. Yes.
I mean, I can envision
not trying to do any copyright stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Z Nation, favorite TV show. Bam. The Old Man and 10K.
10K, yes,
My
most
favorite.
definitely. Have you
Oh.
seen it?
Have you seen Z Nation?
I saw a few episodes.
Bro, you got to watch it.
So, in terms of zombie shows and stuff like that, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge hardcore diehard fan of The Walking Dead. It's been on for 10 seasons.
Oh yeah.
I mean, no, not 10 seasons. I got that
I
wrong.
want to say somewhere around.
It's bad. I just said I'm a diehard Walking Dead fan, and now I'm like, well, okay. So I didn't watch the last season, but I'm still a fan. But in terms of zombie shows and stuff like that, Z Nation is definitely like a different form. Like,
It's kind of like a different outlook on how it could be.
yeah.
Like, they brought a whole new perspective to zombies, pretty much, really.
And it's great that the show, if my memory serves me correctly, it was done by Sci-Fi.
Yes.
Sci-Fi, I really like that channel. It's back when I was growing up and stuff like that. It had so many. That's where I watched all my horror movies and stuff like that. It was Sci-Fi.
Right.
And if you ever wanted, like, a comedy from Sci-Fi, didn't Sharknado pop up on Sci-Fi?
I don't know if it was done by Sci-Fi.
No, not necessarily, like, done by Sci-Fi, but it'd show up on their...
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does
Every once in a while. Nowadays, not trying to say anything mean about Sharknado or whatnot, but it's
Oh,
a fucking sucky movie.
It is. It really just is.
The only thing good
Right.
about it is I think the fourth one they have Corey Taylor in there from Slipknot. So I mean that's
Oh, I
Yes.
didn't even know that.
Oh! New Falling in Reverse song.
drugs.
Yes.
That
Mhm.
okay, so I really like it. Okay, well, I can't say that I really like it. It's good. Don't get me wrong.
It's not as good as their old stuff, but compared to the most recent stuff they have,
the
I think it's
issue
better.
that I have with the song is I get that it's the everybody's on drugs, everybody's fucked up, that kind of thing. It's killing humanity and stuff like that. But the auto-tuned.
Yeah, I don't like that either. But the fact that, okay, so I feel like they did a lot more with that song than they actually did with any of the other ones. I feel like they're wanting to bring back a little bit of their old style, not really bringing back a whole lot of it. But I do love the fact that they put Corey Taylor in there. That made that song.
That is definitely a saving factor for like the split 5 seconds he's in there to do that like deep fucking guttural scream part, but it sells it, And I love the fact that Corey Taylor is also branching out with different artists or whatnot. I
Yeah.
forget exactly which rap artist he did it with recently, but he also did a song with Tech Nine.
Yeah.
Wither.
That
That
was awesome.
song
That
was
was
really
I
good.
love that
I
song.
love that
Yeah.
song, dude.
It definitely couldn't have been a better collaboration because Tech Nine is very lyrically gifted. He's very good at what he does, and so is Corey Taylor. So those two coming together is amazing. But
Yeah.
also seeing Corey Taylor work with people like Falling in Reverse, that's also awesome. It's saying that one person isn't just held down to one specific genre.
Yeah.
Because Falling in Reverse and Slipknot,
Two
Yeah,
different genres.
two completely different. We got
Completely different.
heavy metal versus post-hardcore. So I mean, if that's technically what those genres are,
Yeah, no
that's what I
kidding.
would classify them as. But
Not
nowadays,
to mention, I mean, Corey Taylor and Slipknot with Tech Nine, and they did a show with Korn.
Dude, okay, so could you imagine if, like, those three came together? Falling in Reverse, Tech Nine, and Corey Taylor?
oh, okay. So listen,
That goes too far.
Okay,
That's-
well,
that's-
the reason why I'm saying this, okay, is because Tech Nine's one of the... Okay, yeah, he does... Okay, if you listen to all of his songs, and if you actually pay attention, almost every single one of his songs is pretty much a different genre of rap. Like, he has
yeah.
a song, you got Worldwide Choppers, obviously, one of his most popular songs. And then he goes to On the Bible that's got Zeus and I can't remember the other guy's name, but that's more like just straight thug.
Mhm.
Like he just goes straight gangster rap with it. And then next thing you know, him and Corey Taylor's breaking out some shit.
yeah, that's like super heavy
And
for a rap song. Even.
Yeah.
Then there
exactly.
was oh man, shit, I had it a second ago. It was Tech Nine and
I know he did a song with what's his name from System of a Down, Serge Taken, however you say
Search
his name.
Thinking.
yeah,
Yeah.
they did that.
Yeah, remember the name
I
of
was
it.
thinking of another rapper that they did a song with. This one, we
Uh,
all
he,
know who he is.
he did one with Machine Gun
was
Kelly.
Psycho.
Oh, that's with
Hobson
and B.O.B.
Yeah, B.O.B.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one was really good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I liked it.
I really like,
liked it.
speaking of Hobson and Tech Nine, I don't really know much about the other guy. He has a good voice. I like his flow, you know, it fit in the song and stuff, but I've never actually personally checked him out, so I can't speak on his stuff.
Yeah.
But I really like Hobson and Tech Nine because they have a very dark theme to it.
Yeah.
It's the kind of rap and music that I like, is the more, like, darker.
Favorite song all time by Hobson will always be Ill Mind 5.
That
Yes.
song actually helped me get off drugs, but another song that I really like is Ill Mind 7.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not one to bash religion or anything like that, but if like that's my whole thought process, you know. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but you know,
Yeah.
that's my if you want to know what my religious views are, listen to that song. I can't prove that there is a God, but I can't, you know.
Yeah.
So, to each his own. You have the right to believe in whatever you want to.
But
No, your opinion's wrong. No.
you're gonna do as we say, okay? If you listen here, yes, Lord, amen.
Let-
Amen.
Let me tell you something, brother. What you gonna do when the pod show?
Okay, so that kind of clicked something in my head. I kind of have an idea. I know we're just starting out, and I'm trying to think of, you know, like future things that we can do with this and branch off, starting from here and different stuff like that. I figured maybe, okay, so we watch wrestling.
Of
We
course.
can't deny it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Pro wrestling's my life.
we're some diehard wrestling fans. I'll admit, haven't been caught up. I know a couple things.
It's been
I've been
a
slacking.
while.
I watch it almost every week.
But I mean, I grew up watching it and stuff like that. So I feel like we could also do some what you call it?
Branching out.
We could do some podcasts based
Yeah.
off of
Wrestling.
yeah,
Wrestling. And
do some
also,
wrestling podcasts.
we don't have to just limit ourselves to WWE either.
No,
Because
we
there's
go like
New Japan,
yeah.
TNA, Ring of Honor, stuff like that. So, I mean,
Oh yeah.
but, you know.
Not to
that's-
mention, I also want to try and incorporate some of the classics too. Just some of those like the
That was
biggest, baddest rivalries from like
Stone Cold
the
versus
early
The Rock.
to late '90s and different
Cool.
stuff like that, man.
Cool.
Triple
Back
H,
when The Rock was
Mankind.
actually part of the WWE.
Go
He's
back
still a
whenever
part of the WWE.
go back
but
whenever
he's
the
a
Rock
legend now.
first started
Yeah.
out. Like, I don't know.
As Rocky Maivia.
Yeah, I'm talking more like back when he was actually always there in the WWE, not
Okay.
off making movies and doing
So,
his own
so
thing.
you're talking about WrestleMania? I think it was 17. If my memory serves me right, Rock versus Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Back in those
Dude,
whenever-
okay, don't you just love how seems how we're talking about wrestling. I gotta mention this because everybody's had to know to this. Has anybody else ever noticed how hard The Rock would try and sell a stunner? Like, he would oversell it.
Well, he did it the best in the business, in my opinion. But another one that I really enjoyed watching get the stunner or whatnot was Scott Hall.
Yeah.
Big sexy. No, that's wrong. Oh God, I sound like such a bit. No, that was horrible. But Scott Hall, he's good. The bad guy.
But, so I think this podcast be coming to an end for the day.
Yep.
Let's hope wherever you're at, whatever time you listen to this, if you listen to it, probably won't.
And if you do listen to it, we really appreciate you. If you wouldn't mind, support us, share us, different stuff like that. We plan on continuing this later on in the week. Of course, we all have our lives just as well as any other human being.
If you have any requests for us to do, list them in the comments or something like that, and let us know. We might talk about whatever you want. Give us suggestions. We might do them.
And as you know, we'll see you next time in the next podcast. PodTro. Please.
Thank you for listening to our podcast.
Shit.
Thank you for listening to the PodTro. This is the outro to the Pod Show. And always, please do remember to like, subscribe, and share our amazing and awesome podcast, the PodTro.